Personal growth and development in light of the current economic environment. What can a teacher do? A paper presented at the District Education Conference, Luwero District, 20th to 21st November 2024, Luwero. My name is Mr. Sonta Muhammadi, retired head teacher, Bombo SS. I'm glad to be here today among all the distinguished guests in their respective protocols. I humbly salute you all. I'm a retired teacher, having taught for 35 years. I'm also a retired head teacher of 25 years in 4 schools. I'm a motivational and inspirational speaker. For the last 20 years, I've traveled across the world and I've shared my experiences in over 300 audiences across the globe. I've given presentations on education, parenting, youth empowerment, enterprises, and self-motivation. Of recent, I became a writer, and my first book, The 21st Century Model Teacher, is out kindly. Kindly pick a copy for yourself or for the community you serve. Outline of the presentation. I'm going to talk about, first of all, I'll define personal growth and personal development. I'll talk about the current economic environment, real world for teachers today, elements of personal growth and development. What can a teacher do? Challenges of personal growth and development, and the qualities for success. I'm first of all going to define a teacher. A teacher is a person who imparts knowledge to students. For instance, English, biology, chemistry. A teacher is also a person who gives information to students about the economy, about employment, about the country, and about health. A teacher is also a person who develops skills from the talents of students through training, practice, mentoring, role modeling, and problem solving. Finally, a teacher is a person who instills values among students. For instance, self-discipline, time management, hard work, honesty, and sincerity. Now, what is personal development? Personal development refers to the intentional and ongoing process of enhancing one's knowledge, skills, attitudes, and behaviors to achieve a more meaningful, fulfilling, and purposeful life. It involves self-awareness, that is knowing who you are, self-reflection, and self-improvement, leading to increased confidence, resilience, and overall well-being. This means that you start looking inward and focusing on ways to better your awareness, your self-esteem, increasing your skill, and improve your health, and become a better person. This way, you can serve the country better, as well as improving on your well-being. Personal growth. This is a quote: "Do not go through life, grow through life." This means that we do the best we can till we know better. Then when we know better, we should do better. Now, what that means is that always try to be the best and make it better. By one psychologist, Mary Hay Veshiba, said, "Life is growth. If you stop growing technically and spiritually, we are as good as dead." Since teachers are major stakeholders in the education system who play a vital role in the education, they should be well equipped in knowledge, skills, information, and values, attitudes, and behavior in order to fulfill that vital role in education of the country's children. Current economic environment. It's important that we get this environment because that forms the basis of our discussion today. There's massive teacher shortages. Much as the government has done a lot in the recruitment of teachers, there are still critical shortages of teachers at all levels of education in Uganda, especially in the rural areas. The implication is that the few who are there are overstretched. Number 2, there is inadequate funding of the sector by the government, which makes it hard for the schools to deliver the right curriculum and for the teachers and other stakeholders to do what they're supposed to do. For example, government provides only 7,000 for capitation grant for every child in UPE, and the paltry 57,000 for every child in USE. Whatever that one can do, I don't know. Poor infrastructure. I must admit that government has done a lot in the provision of infrastructure at all levels. But still, a lot remains to be done, especially in rural primary schools where parents cannot afford even to provide lunch for their children. Climate change. This has affected agricultural productivity, where many of our parents 80% of Ugandans depend on the agricultural sector. That many people are discouraged on the agricultural sector for survival. Then the other one is stagnant productivity, especially in the agricultural sector, that many people are discouraged to participate. There's limited access to affordable financing. There's unemployment, which is rampant. This is also coupled with underemployment. Our economic growth rate as a country is fluctuating due to many factors like climate, For example, in 2022, it was 6.3%, yet last year it fell to 4.6%. Now, this makes it difficult for government to improve the working conditions of staff, let alone increasing the salaries of teachers. The other one is the low manufacturing sector. The cost of living is very high, especially for basic needs of life like education, food, medical services, and housing. The other one is the tightening financial conditions in the country. For example, accessing credit facilities, one must have a land title. There's very high government expenditure, which has made teachers be put at the periphery regarding salary increment. You know what takes place with salary. Now, what is the real world for teachers? We have always believed that we should be employed either in the private sector or government. Number two, we are heavily indebted from multiple sources. For example, family, money lenders, banks, circles, to make it worse, even from the telecom companies like MTN or Airtel. What a quagmire. We have got too many bills to pay. For example, electricity, water, airtime, data, rent, hospital bills, etc. We have broken families. We have married many times. We have too many children, too much school fees to pay in schools and in colleges. We live beyond our means. For example, the cars we drive, the phones we use. We are deeply stressed and depressed, leading to diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, ulcers, kidney problems, etc. Time is running out for retirement, yet we have nothing to show for all the years we have worked for due to low salary or income. Many of us stop learning and we are satisfied with the qualifications we achieved long ago. We just do not know that if you want a better life, better income, or to attract success, you need to upgrade in qualifications. We barely save or invest because of low incomes. We are always lamenting about poverty because our salaries can barely take us for a month in terms of basic needs. We are gossipers and rumor mongers. We know what takes place in our staff rooms. Some of us hate our jobs or work, or even our bosses or institutions we are working for. The reason we can't benefit from them. It is in the scriptures that whatever you hate, you cannot benefit from it. We don't have personal goals which would motivate us to work hard. Elements of personal growth and development. Ralph Waldo had this to say on growth and development. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. This highlights the power of self-determination. Therefore, invest time in learning new skills and expanding your knowledge constantly, my fellow teachers, if you want to be better. Peter Drucker said the best way to predict the future is to create it. There's no future which can come when you don't create it. So let's try to create our own future. Let's try to create our own future through personal growth and development. By taking full responsibility of our lives, we shall enjoy what we are doing, which will raise our productivity and results. I want everyone to reflect on the following questions. 1. What do I want to do, to be, to have in the next 12 months, next 5 years, or in the next 10 years? What is my life timetable? What are my career plans? What are my further education plans? How shall I keep myself up to date? What lifestyle do I want to lead in the following areas? Where do I want to live? Which skills shall I have? How shall I use and spend money? How shall I spend my time and leisure? What about my marriage plans and children's education? What place shall religion have in my life? How shall I contribute to community? And whom shall I consult? It's important that constantly we should be reflecting on those questions if we are to realize our personal goals and overcome the current economic situation. Even when we are still teachers, we can still overcome them. Trust me on this one. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. It does not matter how slowly you go up, as long as you do not stop. The most important thing is to always keep moving. The following are goals you should start developing if you want to get out of the current quagmire you are in. 1. Personal growth goals. This will involve a teacher to read widely to get information necessary for growth. Books on motivation, investment, savings, inspiration. You might need to register at a local library in your area. You need to read all types of journals you can come across. Secondly, you need to be a great listener to everyone that comes across in order to get good ideas about personal development. Note that you need to listen, not to respond, but to understand life. You need to stay updated on the teaching methodologies and best practices. You need to start constant reflections on how you carry out curriculum delivery and how you are living your lives, my fellow teachers. Start journaling all your experiences and challenges of life, which you will be reflecting on daily. You need to take steps to add value to yourself, to skill yourself and take deliberate steps to grow and develop yourself. This will create opportunities for you. Start today as you begin your 2-month holiday. Remember, you need to evaluate your own teaching methods and effectiveness for self-assessment. All this should be followed by action. Remember, whatever you do without action is useless. Remember, knowledge and information without action serves you no good. So take the beginning since yesterday. Number 2, education goals. So apart from personal growth goals, which you can get by reading, listening, education goals, we must strive to achieve high education at whatever level we are on. Nelson Mandela once said that education is the most important weapon to change the world and the social equalizer. You need to enroll for a higher degree or a higher diploma or a higher degree if you strive for better pay, higher income, or a promotion. Take time or a promotion. Take advantage of online courses that are everywhere to upgrade. Remember, if you want success in this world, emphasis should be put on self-education. So do not stop studying or learning. Become trainable again by taking part in teacher development in service programs available everywhere. Join resource centers to continuously read and study to become a better person. Develop ICT skills to help you in research as well as creating content for students. Number 3, career goals. Please, teachers, ensure you move from lower cadre teaching to higher level teaching or jobs. For instance, assistant educational officer to educational officer to senior education officer to principal education officer, etc. But not remain stuck in the mud, because sitting still is turning illness. If you're a mere teacher or head teacher, or if you're a mere teacher, kindly work hard to become a deputy head teacher or head teacher for your pay or emoluments to increase. Attend low-cost conferences and workshops to improve your competencies. Utilize free education resources and software available in specialized areas. For example, STEM, special educationists. Consider certificate programs as well. Participate in government-sponsored teacher employment programs like SESEMA. Try to access national education resources and frameworks as well as engaging with the policy reforms and initiatives. Take advantage of the reforms to better your skills and competencies. Use international organizations like UNESCO's teacher education programs, World Bank teacher development initiatives, and UNICEF's education development programs. We need to focus on solutions other than focusing on the blame games and making excuses for not growing or developing. Healthy goals. Even if you accumulate a lot without health, it's a waste of time. Many of our colleagues have died or are hospitalized because of failure to manage their health very well. You need to do physical exercise on a regular basis so that you don't accumulate a lot of fats in your body. Maintain and insist on self-care practices, mental and physical health. You must also go for regular checkups every month if you go beyond the age of 45 so that diseases are detected early enough. Take note that you should reduce the intake of carbohydrates in your body because it will result into glycogen, which is absorbed in your bloodstream, leading to high blood pressure. As much as possible, fellow teachers, you can try health insurance. It can come in handy to help you in times of great sickness. If you're above 45 years and above, please eat 1 meal a day and reduce the consumption of red meat to avoid health complications which are costly. Social goals. Ensure you have social networks within your circles, for instance, Rotary clubs. But I must caution which the people you let in your inner circle. There should be people who are always challenging you to succeed. Join professional network so that you can better your competences as a teacher of the 21st century. You can also join online communities or fora. This can open doors for your untapped potential. Support networks, for instance. Build relationships with colleagues and peers. Utilize social media for professional networking, not data or useless stuff that suck your energy and data. Business goals. Ensure you save at least 15% of your monthly salary to build a base for future investment or to assist in your retirement. Get a local circle to start saving your money as soon as possible. As a principal, enroll for an insurance endowment policy which will help you at retirement. This policy has the following features: 3% bonus added on your premium, and it has a surrender value after 3 years. You can borrow money from the insurance company and it acts as security as the loan. You can be assisted in critical illness to a tune of 20 million shillings. If you have permanent total disability, the insurance will pay you 30 million. Accidental death will be catered for the tune of 2 million. Now, all this can help you get a buffer to avoid economic challenges in the future. Something about what you'll be doing in retirement, what will keep you busy. Try learning that new skill or hobby before actual retirement. Spiritual goals. Learn to pray without ceasing. Read the holy books for inspiration and strength. Learn to give back to community. The surest way to receive is start giving. From today, start praying from a point of gratitude. God has already done a lot for you, so be grateful. More will be added onto you. Family goals. Ensure you have a family you can lean on back. You can lean back on for solace in difficult times. Remember, the family you create is more important than the family you came from. So look after it and nurture it. Recreational goals. Out of your busy schedule, get time to recreate, re-energize, to rework your life. You must spare time for working on your life through staff outings, staff parties, fun, physical exercises, get together, and especially in holidays. Remember, what you get by achieving those goals is not as important as what you become by achieving goals. This was said by Zig Ziglar. Now, that means is that it's always more important to remember what you'll become, what person you'll become, other than what you'll get. Remember, you can't chase success, but you can attract success through the person you become, especially when you work on the above goals. What a teacher can do. What holds teachers back? Lack of time, in quotes. This is, however, subjective because teachers have a lot of time. Okay, mentally not used. Number 2, beliefs that politics isn't part of them. So they should be part of the decision-making process. Lack of confidence in public speaking or writing or networking. The abilities to public speak or write are not there, yet they are teachers. Fear of offending administrators. Fear of drawing more ire from the public. Belief that time spent out of the classroom will harm students' learning. I'll give you an example. Last month, I went to one of the biggest schools in Uganda, and one of my former students told me, "You come and talk to my students of senior 6 to inspire them." The teacher who was there did not like it, and that was 5 minutes. He thought I was wasting time, and that is the belief for many teachers, especially in those so-called very good schools. They think time spent to inspire, to motivate, is more important, rather is time wasted. That's why they are always teaching knowledge, and that's unfortunate. Now, what can a teacher do? 1, development of a growth mindset. A growth mindset is a mental attitude that believes that abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed and improved through dedication, hard work, and persistence. It's the understanding that challenges and failures are opportunities for growth, learning, and self-improvement. The opposite of growth mindset is a fixed mindset. Somebody stuck in the mud, doesn't want any change. They introduce lower secondary, somebody doesn't want. He doesn't know that there are very many advantages that will accrue to a teacher as a result of embracing the new lower curriculum. So what is that challenging you now, which you can take advantage of to grow or develop? That which can bring out your full potential. Remember, there must be something that challenges you in life. There must be something. Building a positive attitude about your work or profession. Look for the positives in every situation. I know we have a lot of challenges now, low income, low salary, to burden their families. Look for the positives. There must be a positive everywhere. We might not be able to control whatever is happening to us. For instance, the economic situation, the low remuneration, etc. But we can control the way we respond. This begins with our attitude. Whereas some teachers are seeing opportunities for growth and training in the new lower curriculum, others are seeing obstacles. That's the difference between the two. The other is seeing opportunities for training because we are being retooled. The other is seeing an obstacle and detesting it, ignoring negativity at the job or about our profession or environment where we are serving. This will help us spot opportunities in the profession and our workplaces, regardless of the challenges and obstacles. Protect yourself from toxic or negative people who are always complaining or grumbling about everything. Because in this earthly world, on this globe, everywhere there are opportunities. Everywhere there are opportunities in this earth. The only problem is that negative people don't spot what? Opportunities. There are very many opportunities in the new curriculum. So as long as you don't see the positives out of it, you'll never see the opportunity. We need to always embrace changes in our jobs or curriculum and take advantage, and in our jobs or curriculum, take advantage of retooling that come along with the changes taking place. There are very many changes and there are very many training sessions that have taken place, but there are people who have resisted it. Instead of taking advantage of the retooling, somebody saying, we don't want this. So, and that's the way to go. We also need to develop self-image, i.e., we need to accept that we are teachers and make peace with ourselves. And self-image can be our most important tool or our worst enemy. Self-acceptance will make us free, but unhappiness with ourselves can keep us hostage. As a beginning, can keep us hostage. As a beginning, let us be who we are and do and say what we feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. By Beruch. At the workplace, always focus on areas where improvements can be made, where improvements can be done, other than concentrating on areas where little can be done. For example, you don't control raising your salary. It is not in your data. Leave it and move on. Think about something new. The change you can. There are very things you can change. Always let's focus on a bigger picture idea. Who do you want to become? You can only become that person if you are a hard worker. You can develop a skill in communication. You can develop a skill in ICT. You can develop a skill in cookery, in baking, and so on. Let's engage in very many platforms at school and outside so that we discover our purpose in life for our own benefit. If you have worked for 5, 10, or 20 years and you are not happy or not progressing, then you are in a wrong profession. Run 3 times as fast as you run away from burning house. And please teachers, this, let me repeat it. If you are not happy in the profession you are in, if you are always complaining and grumbling and you don't see any positive, kindly run as fast as you run from a burning house. Because that is the easiest way to get high blood pressure, to get diabetes, to get ulcers, and very many other complications in your life. You need to re-engineer your soul. Find out your button to give you morale and motivation to work. It must be from your inner self, not outside, not even money, because motivation is intrinsic. There must be something, and that something should be rotating around your personal goals. Is it career? Is it education? Is it career? Is it education? Is it recreation? Is it your family? There must be something forcing you to work. It is not money. No, it can't be money. There must be something. It could be your family. It could be your family. It could be your family. It could be your career. It could be your recreation. It could be spiritual. It could be personal growth. There must be something in you that makes you work extraordinarily hard, but not money. When you emphasize money, you need to re-engineer your soul. Find out your hot battle to give you morale and motivation to work. It must be from your inner soul, not outside. Not even money, because motivation is intrinsic. It has never been extrinsic. When you emphasize money, there are skills you will never learn. Those skills are learned best through training, practice, modeling, and mentally. You need to retool yourself, especially in this holiday. Learn a new skill. Go and learn ICT. Go and learn baking. Go and learn cooking. Go and learn music. Go and learn to dance. But there must be something you learn. 2 months is too much. Go and write a book. Start on your new book. You need to restructure your expenditure. Avoid unnecessary expenditure. Avoid instant gratification. People who grow and develop often delay gratification. Try to have self-discipline in your expenditure, in whatever you do. This is the ability to stick to your goals or plans. The ability to stick to your goals or plans, even when the environment is or situation is hard and difficult. What is that plan you commit to stick on in this holiday? Try to have self-discipline in your expenditure, in whatever you do. This is the ability to stick to your goals or plans, even when the environment or situation is hard and difficult. What is that plan you commit to stick on in this holiday? Exhibit time management, which some people call life management. The way you manage your time determines the life you live. Are you using your time to build the future you want or not? Always do the most important thing in your life. And there's time to do everything. Of course, there is no time to do everything in this world, but there is time to do the most important thing in this world. It is there. It is there. Trust me on this one. Just go and reflect on how you spend your time. 24 hours. You have 24, I have 24. Even a student has 24. But you see what student has done. It doesn't even have the education you have. Never live a life of complaining and grumbling. It only sucks your energy and shortens your life for nothing. Everything you need is within you. You can change your life, not today, not tomorrow, but now. Use your classroom skills, and teachers, please note this. Use your classroom skills to build an enterprise. For example, project work. You have done very many projects, and they can turn enterprising. team building, communication skills. Learn to speak, and you're already having this. You have a lot of avenues at school. Communication skills, creativity, critical thinking, thinking outside the box, debating and presentation skills. These are all skills that are handy, which you can use in daily life, and you can make money out of them. Business planning, collaboration and networking skills, digital literacy, etc. All these can help you start your own life or businesses besides teaching responsibilities. In this holiday, you can begin with making liquid soap, making counter books, making sanitizer, network marketing, rearing local chicken, rabbit rearing, writing a book, home gardening, urban farming, etc. These are all avenues a teacher can use in your hard time. Now, these are the qualities you need to develop. And let's go through them very, very fast. 1, clarity of your goal. Remember the goals we talked about: education goals, business goals, family goals, spiritual goals, educational goals. Make sure you are very clear. Your goal should be smart, specific, measurable, accurate, realizable, time bound. Your goal should be very detailed as much as possible. Clarity creates momentum, which you should build on. Ability to determine what is. You must have the ability. You must have the ability to determine what it is you want to be or to have in this life. Number 2, collaboration skill. Look for the right people or teams to work with. Surround yourself with people that reflect who you want to be and how you want to feel. This is because success lives close and energies are contagious. You move with successful people, chances are high you'll be more successful than even them. You move with negative people, you'll be more negative. Take advantage of that reality. The people you surround yourself with can either motivate you, inspire you, or drain you. I've already told you that mind so much out there, the people you bring in your inner team. Creativity and innovation. Think about new ways of curriculum delivery and take action immediately. Critical thinking. Always think outside the box. Think about new ways of getting an additional income. Get a skill to save. For instance, ICT, cookery, baking, farming, public speaking, music, dancing, drama. The other is conviction. You must be sure that what you are doing is right for you as a teacher, and that you will do whatever you want to do, or will be whatever you want to be as a teacher. If you are not convinced, please run away yesterday. Next time, don't come back. Commitment. This means that as a teacher, you must give it all through your ears. Listen to only positive things. Through your eyes, through your hands, through your brain, and through your heart. And even through your mouth. Your eyes, ears are important, your hands are important, your brain is important, your heart is important, and even your mouth. Courage. You must be brave. Always confront your fears, because when you confront fear, it fades away. Fear is the only thing you confront and it fades away. It is like a lion confronting a buffalo. It will go for it directly. Then the other one is confidence. This is the feeling of being unstoppable in your pursuit of goals and objectives. Consistency. You must be dependable. Remember, little behavior done regularly will lead to growth and development. Success is about repetition and consistency. If you decide to start waking up early, please don't stop because of any challenge. I know sometimes you wake up when you don't want, but please don't stop. That's the best time to do it. Because success is about repetition and consistency. For example, doing exercises regularly will improve your health. Saving consistently build your wealth. Then the other one is character. Your character is going to be very important, and this is your behavior, which comes from your thinking, leading to your action, and then your habits, and finally your character, which can determine your destiny. So watch what you think. Watch what you think. So important. Watch what you think, because your thinking can lead to what you talk, what you say. What you say can lead to your habit, to your action. Action can lead to habit, and finally your character, which can determine your destiny. Then the other one is concentration. The teacher needs to concentrate. Teacher needs to concentrate, and this means one must commit all his energy, time, and resources. The other one is communication skills. Listen to this. Communication is the solvent that dissolves all problems, be they personal or professional or social, by Mike Murdock. Be good listeners. You do not only listen to respond, but to understand issues. Be good speakers and have a strong body language. Say what you want to say. The other one is continuous learning. Fellow teachers and guests, let's learn every day. Like one physicist said, Albert Einstein, see, the literacy of this century are those that cannot learn or relearn. Make it a point to learn something new every day. For example, read a chapter of a book every day and learn something every day. For instance, poor time management. And we learn one thing every day. For instance, waking up early to make your plans. Albert Einstein emphasized the significance of lifelong learning, and you need to go beyond formal education when he said that learning is experience. Everything else is just information. And self-education, by the way, is very important. It's more important than the education, the formal education in classes or in schools. However, to achieve the above, you have to undergo the following. All what we have said to achieve success, to achieve your goal, to build that house, to buy a car, succeed, to get that degree, you have to go through the following. One, there must be pain. It might be physical, it might be mental, it might be physiological, psychological. It could be of sacrifice or the act of delaying gratification. This pain is not meant to deter you, but to make you grow in character, in personality, in values, etc. This pain is the sacrifice you will have to make, because growth and comfort cannot be together. There must be something you leave. So it's what you choose. Either you choose the pain of sacrifice or the pain of regret. The other one is the pressure. There will be pressure. There will be pressure. You'll be under pressure to achieve. It could be from your peers, from your parents, from your former colleagues, etc. You need to learn how to handle or navigate the pressure. Patience. You must be willing to wait for your goal as you are working without complaining or grumbling. Complaining or grumbling takes you back to point zero, and it sucks your energy. Perseverance. This means persisting to get to your goal. It will be difficult, but you'll achieve when you insist. Prayer. You need to pray without ceasing, and always learn to pray from a point of gratitude. You must be paying a price. There are things you'll have to sacrifice to overcome the economic hardships in order to achieve growth and development. For instance, comfort. For instance, morning sleep. This is the price. You must. There's no question about it. Then the other one, you must remain purposive. Your goal should always be at the forefront. You need to remain purposive. You need to have goals to achieve. When you have a goal, God through your subconscious mind will do three things. One, he will bring you the right environment. Number two, he will bring you the right people. Number three, to collaborate with, and he will bring you the needed resources. So kindly have a goal and make sure your goals are written down. If they're not written down, that is wishful thinking. So kindly go back and write down your goals from next year. Preparation, you must be prepared mentally, physically, and physiologically. Prepare for everything you hope to receive, to be, or to do. Opportunity goes to those that are prepared. So kindly prepare yourself. Then planning. Everyone must plan for their lives and also for their goal. They should not only plan, but also work those plans on a daily basis. So what are you working on as a plan? Or you are just waiting for things to happen until government raises your salary? You are going to wait for so long, because this government is not about to go away. Passion. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. Change is the end result of all true learning. So what are you going to learn from today? Positioning. You must try as much as possible to position yourself for opportunities normally, because opportunities normally go to those who are well positioned through reading, through studying, through learning, and through leading healthy lives. As I wind up, remember the major key to a better future is not government salary. Never. It is not friends. It is not the environment. We can make our future bright. Let's not blame government or other people or institutions we are working for. It won't work, my dear. Time is running out. Just make changes in your life. For example, change the friends you have. Change your location. Change the job. Change your philosophy about work, or change your profession. Work on your head. You should be the person to change first if you want a better life. Starting yesterday, for example, start saving, enroll in insurance, start a family, read a book every day, start a home cottage industry, listen to inspiration speakers, analyze their ideas, get a skill to sell, start physical exercises now, do medical checkups, go for fun, and develop a new relationship with your family. Choose positivity in the face of adversity, and the door for opportunity will open in your face. I don't guarantee that it will be fun, but you will overcome and become victorious. There is no happiness without suffering. Make sure you take action always, and do it fast and be a good decision maker. Next time we meet, we shall be celebrating success with milestones. Thank you so much for listening to me. This is Sontam Muhammad, retired head teacher, Bombo Senior Secondary School. God bless you, my dear.